Good morning, traders and investors. Welcome to this Friday, November 18th edition of Pre-Market Prep Plus. Joel Elconin, man in the controls here on this Friday morning. And I guess the theme of the show could be right back up here. And that's exactly what it is. A buy the dip opportunity yesterday. Went down to the area, the former resistance area, took it out by a decent margin, but it was defended late in the day. Strong close, follow through today. I don't have much for you on the upside, folks. We are trading near the area of the intraday high from Wednesday and Thursday. The next daily high, if you're looking for a target on the upside, that would be 3915.75. That would fit well within the range for the week. Also, the high for the week, if you're looking for more, that's 4050.75. That would be a real big target if you're looking for that on the upside. Let's move on. We got some other things going on here, and it's just not in the equities market. You got the dollar traded down 22 cents and 106.35. We mentioned yesterday that resistance building at the 107 area. So there we go, coming back down. Not much. 2-day low, 106. Let's look at the euro dollar. I'm sure it's going the opposite direction. Euro dollar at EC. Strong move there. Forget about that. Retracement. Consolidation here. That's what I can say for the euro dollar. Quiet day so far. No numbers jumping out at me in the euro dollar. What is going on with crude oil? Oh, I guess we could say China demand or lack of China demand, huh? But this is a beatdown. This is a 3-day beatdown in crude oil. As we discussed on the show, crude oil stocks have just been ignoring this because of their low PE, as explained by Triple D. But there you go. What else do we have? Let's look at now. Emily, do you want gold or do you want the stock gold? Okay, GC. Whew, man, oh man, oh man. This is hanging by a thread here. I mean, to me, it looks like it's going to fall off a cliff, but it won't. I've been saying that for a couple days. So I would say, the bulls are still in control here. I'll just give it down to 1750 because that was the low here. I see a low at 50.30, 55.80, 16.10. I mean, I don't really care too much about this low. This low at that's a 1750.30. So I'm gonna give it. I'm not gonna be opinionated. I'm gonna say the path of least resistance is higher. But if it takes out 1750. I don't see the next daily low until a double bottom at 1705.10 and 1705.5. Now, what probably is going to happen with this, Emily, is it's going to make that move overnight. And unless you have orders in overnight, you won't be able to catch it through there. So bulls are in control at this point, 1750. That marks the spot. Let's see. Open interest has been declining significantly. You had an open interest when this was at 200 was at 1713. You had an open interest of close to 300,000. It's dwindled. I don't know if that's because of rollover in the contract. Let's see what month. This is D, so I don't think it could be rolling over soon. Let me look at look at the Jan futures at G. This is gonna be a tough one at GC_F. That's not January. What's January? V. Help me out at GC_V. What's the January futures contract? Someone help me here. Okay. I gotta look this up here. Let me go to this is bothering me. January futures symbols. Does anybody know? Oh, they don't have a January. It's a March. That's why. So let's look at the March at GCH4, right? Nope. That's not it. All right. I'm going to have to do some homework on this. What I'm trying to do is look at the next contract in gold futures. And I thought they were quarterlies because I want to see if the decrease in open interest is because they are rolling over the contract. I should know this. Let's see here. Gold futures. Oh, February. All right. So that would be at GC underscore at GCV at GCV4. If this doesn't work, I'm giving it up. Okay. At GCV4. Nope. I'm sorry. I'll figure that out for tomorrow, guys. Or it's 3. It's 23. I'm skipping a year. At GCV3. Nope. That's not bad too. All right. We'll just look at 1750. Sorry about that, guys. I get carried away with things. Let's look at silver. Silver's backed off more. So if you use the silver as a leading indicator, silver has backed off more of the high of the move, tends to be a leader. You got parallels in silver, 2078.5 and 2098.5. Let's see here. Yeah, H3. No, it's March. It's February. And I think February is V. All right, one more try. At GCF3. Nope, that's not it. Okay, I'm done. Let's see here. Bitcoin. Let's go on to Bitcoin futures. What a waste of time there, folks. Sorry. Bitcoin futures. They're trading up $95 at 16,615. I'm just saying it's digesting the whole Bankman fraud thing really well. I've been firm in my my technical analysis here, and if I was long, I'm looking for a test above 18,000. You clear 18,000 here, then the Bitcoin bulls are in control. I'm not going to waste time to draw a little triangle here, but you do. You have just a perfect triangle here. So trying to make up its mind, but the upside target 18 and on the downside, ahead of the 15K, the Bitcoin bulls are stepping up at 16K. So that's for the Bitcoin futures. All right, Toronto Dave. Good morning, Toronto Dave. Haven't dropped in for a while. Thought I'd catch you and see what's up. Well, Toronto Dave, you give me some symbols here. And that's what I want out of you. I want no less than 5 symbols out of you, Toronto Dave. Pre-market high, just go back to the S&Ps real quick. Pre-market high, 39.94. Let me bring up my level sheet that Dennis talks about. And I'm going to tell before the end of the year, remind me to tell the Dennis story when he first started getting trading. All right, let's move on to some individual issues here that had some earnings. Let's see how it's reacting in the markets. Foot Locker off and running. I wonder how many people have used that term to describe it. Backed off the pre-market high. I'd be holding out if I was long this thing. I'd be holding out for that as a target. It takes it off all the other charts. So there you go, $41. I think it's going to take a lot even to open this thing over 39, currently trading 38.44. As I said before, if you're looking to buy this thing, I have absolutely nowhere idea to buy this on a pullback. Gap was gapping up. How many times are you going to say that? This one looks strong. Broke out over 13. That was another monthly high. It was at 1353. You're still holding that. Boom, boom, boom. Next monthly high, 1536. I don't know. That is a buck a quarter away. Maybe that could be a longer term target. I would just say, Macy's here. We gave that level, it broke out, and Macy's. So it just seems like it's very selective retail buying here. Just wanted to update you guys on Target. We tried to give you a bullish tone on Friday, or excuse me, on this day here. Did come into 150, took out the pre-market low, not by much. But you filled the gap in that area. Now you got a long way to fill the gap. Let's check out to see how Walmart's holding up. Boom, boom, boom. 150. Your boys are lining up at 150. So got to get through that. They actually let it sneak through 150 a couple times. 150.20, 150.27. And there's a pair of highs. And we'll also focus on for Walmart here. The closing high, I'd like to see that improved on. That was on Wednesday at 148.50. Let's see here. What else we have? Emily wants to look at Z. Oh no, you were looking at the you were trying to help me with the monthly contract symbols. Steve, glad you could join us here this morning. Is UUU a stock? Let's see here. UUU. That is that an Amex Energy Fuels Fund? Let me see how much volume this trades on a daily basis. Uh, Not that I'm going to move the thing, but oh no, this trades a couple million shares. Uh, 7. I mean, if you just want to look real short term, tight range yesterday. You had a couple lows just under 7. You cleared that yesterday. Go 7 bid here with some strength. I'm not sure what the average daily range is. What I would look at and be focused on if you're trying to stay with this long. I'm not looking so much at the double top for the high for the week. I don't think we're going to get to 1776. But you got a real interesting area, and I just call it 740 to 750. Your 2-day high, 744. Your 3-day close, 746. Your 4-day close, 752. So I don't know how much this thing moves in a day, but I think I'd look at that area. And the longer it took to get back up over that area, clear that, try and get on another double top at 776, then I'd be looking for a little bit of a pullback. I don't know what funds this is, this fund at all. So I'm just currently looking at the technicals. Let's Toronto Dave, Home Depot, HD. What do we got? Ooh, it's been a while since earnings. It's had to pop. You have a clear level of resistance. You're trading up today. I mean, if I'm not sure if you're looking for a put spread or a call spread here, but my focus number for today is going to be if you want to confirm that this is like breaking out and we get another move higher, I'd have to see a close over 315, or excuse me, yep, 315. And the reason I'm saying that is you had a daily high, the high closing high for the move that was last Friday at 1494. And then you had a close 2 days ago, or yeah, on Wednesday at 1491, and you didn't quite get there in yesterday's session. So holding up here after earnings, not really going down, consolidating. I would say I wouldn't get too worried about if I'm trying to hold on. I mean, this is a big bar here. I would say maybe the Bears get a little bit going. If you could take out, this is called 305. The reason I'm giving you 305 is because all of your lows this week have been from 303 and a quarter to 306.34. That's to me some institution targeting the 305 area. So 305 to 315, that's the best I could do for you here on this Friday morning. What other issues do we want to cover before we end today's show and start our bitter cold weekend? Getting some questions here on Bank of America, not a stock that's talked about a lot, but except for me and Jar Jar. Bank America trading up here modestly. 37. You're trading above yesterday's high. Quick target would be 37.74. That's your 2-day high. You can see someone lurking just ahead of that in the pre-market. That was also a double close area from Tuesday and Wednesday. So that's a big area for Bank of America, BAC. What else do we have? HD. Oh, I want to look at Lowe's. I do own Lowe's. I think I've owned Lowe's since ooh, yeah, it had the breakout and the breakdown. Oh, I don't know. This is a tough one. If I had to make a call here, I'd say as long as the whole 205, we're good to go north. I just don't like the candle under 205. Okay. Can LMT hold the altitude? I like that. I like that. Well, we have a retracement in this one from going back for quite some time. and it just looks like it's flirting with it. So I don't know, figure that exact number. You had the press down and you've had the rally back, but it's just not getting back to that 50% retracement there in establishing the bid. I don't have a daily high there to give you, so I can't give you any more confidence in that. On the dailies, two highs at 475. 475, and then that 50% retracement is up a little bit higher than that. So right now, that's a sell zone. Off or a target alongside target. I'm sure my numbers are a little bit off on that. But keep an eye on that 50% retracement. Short term for today, you want to see it clear 475. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see, what else do we got? Emily Weiser. Let's see. No stock. What do you got? Bill Big D. What do you got for me? Why don't you cheer me up after my Michigan uh uh team just got absolutely annihilated last night. Annihilated. I'm off the bandwagon that quickly. All right, so let's move in. We got about 7 minutes left here. Someone was got a question about General Motors, and they're like, "Come on, this keeps coming out with good news. It keeps coming out with good news, and it's not rallying, or it has rallying 39.17. You got to This is what you got to look at. I call it 39.75. That splits the highs from the last two sessions, 39.60, 39.86. So you get above that, I'm not too worried about 40, but I just don't like that there's been good news on it, and it has not really responded. Emily coming with the. Did I tell you I have a daughter named Emily? So I like that name. AMD. Let's see. Can we have anything to look at? We're filling a gap here from Wednesday's price action. So you're getting right back into that low. You had a high, 9.7, 74 and a half, 75 is going to be my focus today. And that splits the highs in the last two sessions. So market stays good on an intraday basis, holding 74 and a half, still go on the upside. You filled the little gap. Continuation. If we continue to move higher, just be aware that 76.37 has been the high close of the rebound, and that's quite a bit of ways from that high. Spoons are starting to fade a little bit here, starting to roll over. So I'll be a little cautious, looking for a lot more on the upsides. Just early on indication. Done for the day. Got $10 on a PNW and went somewhat heavy. PNW at $10 is $10. Sure, a lot easier to get it in the overnight. Or Bill, I don't know if you took it home or if you're active in the after hours, competing with Triple D. I'm going to stick with my thesis here. 172 was your pre-market high. 171.56 was your November 2nd high. So there's a good level for you in PANW. The day after in NVIDIA, not a stellar report. They didn't whack it. You just had people taking profits ahead of the report. The report was okay. Tough call here. I think I'll just go with my old standard. What did you do here? You peaked at, let's call it 170, 155, 162 and a half. Ooh, and look at the high from yesterday, 162.66. So what I'd be looking for if I was long NVIDIA would be a rally and hold short-term target 162 and a half. The longer we take to get back to that 162 and a half, I think there's a chance of it rolling over, but this stock is very market dependent. Real moves much more on a percentage basis than the S&Ps. We got an all-out like fire sale here in crude oil, and I'm not sure what the news is, but we are now trading in the 70 handle. There's got to be some news here on this. This is a very unusual move. for crude. I mean, I keep telling you guys when when they say they're doing the cuts, they're doing the cuts. They're not doing their cuts. Not with crude up at these prices. It's not. I mean, they're making so much money. They're pumping as much as they can out of the ground. So, everybody pays attention to those supply numbers. I don't because I know they're just pumping it out. But here we are. We're moving down. I guess that's good. We'll check your airlines or some of your stocks that would be good for. But let's see what we got here too. And the other thing that's kept me, this is the January contract, right? CLF3. Hmm. Man, I'm bad on my contracts here because I want to look at the at well, I know what H3 is, right? Because we're going into 2023. Why can't I get these futures contracts to come up? I know I have the right months because I know there's a March. I'll try one more at CLH23. Nope, I'm striking out on this, folks. What I'm trying to do, and I'll figure this out, is look at the whether it's contango or backwardation, because one thing that we've been looking at this entire time is that the latter contracts have been cheaper than the forward contracts, and there were some big premiums there. So what that says to you is that the big hedgers, the big institutions, the people that need to move the stuff are selling. They don't anticipate the price being higher in the future. So I'll do some more work on my futures and take a look at that. Contract rolls on Monday. Okay, WTI. Boom, boom, boom. That is true. I'm going to be here all day. Why can't I get the right months? Just haven't done it. All right. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay. Let's go here. All right. So this contract's trading at 77.74. Let's go to at CLH 23. At CLV 23. Worked for a little bit. Nope, I got it once. Okay. That's it for today, folks. 928. Struggling with my future symbols. Sorry about that. I should have that down pat. I'll work on that over the weekend while I'm freezing my butt off at the Michigan football game. So hopefully we can beat the Illini. For the S&Ps here, just to wrap things up, big area here. The intraday high from yesterday, 90 and a quarter. We got to 94 today. You know what I think about that 4,000 level. To get above 4,000, a whole 4,000. I got too bearish on that break yesterday, and it cost me. So I don't want to get too bullish on the rally today. Thanks all for joining me here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's premarketprep.com. You subscribe, hit the like, do all those things, and really appreciate you guys showing up today. And we'll be back with you on Monday morning. Everyone have a great weekend.